Welcome to another moment, another breath, another chance to lead with love, to lead with life, the fullness of our being. And including the fullness of our being is when we ache, when we hurt, when things happen that take us aback. And instead of shooing them aside, can we include them in this moment? This is what's happening with life right now. This blip, this ouch. And can we give ourselves respect for being human, for having a variety of reactions, having a lot of feelings, having that desire to respond in a right way rather than fix it, to how to that wanting to respond and put them down and shut them up, not sort of judging ourselves if that comes up. And using that as an opportunity to treat ourselves with respect and with tenderness. To be cared for with compassion, to be worthy to be in the world with compassion, with tenderness, with care, and not have this is interesting, this desire to not have it be dependent on other people, and knowing that it impacts us, and including that impact in our worthiness in the world, the fact that we do affect each other. That bouncing back and forth with other humans deserves respect, deserves compassion, is worthy of care and inclusion in this moment, in this meditation, as we care for ourselves with respect. As we feel into respect, feel how that feels in our body. I almost said self-respect, and it's beyond that. It's a living respect. It's a sense of being respect. There's a whole focus in my practice of being peace. That's at the forefront of the meditation tradition I'm in, and that's I can feel into that, how it feels to connect with that peace, and I can also feel into respect, this care and compassion for myself and what I go through as a human, how difficult it is at times. When that gets shaken, how much we want to, do something to draw boundaries with other people, do something to get a different response. And it really does it does start with a sense of internally of respecting ourselves and knowing that we are worthy of this world and we are of this world. And we don't need to do anything else to justify our existence. Feel into that, into your body right now. The sense of belonging is connected with that too. I belong in this world, and it's not dependent on how somebody else responds or how somebody else takes what I say when I have all these good intentions and they take it in a different way. It doesn't minimize my value in the world. I can give myself, dwell in this sense of I am here and I am doing my best to show up in my fullness, to care for all of me. So as we dwell in this sense of respect in our body, can feel our shoulders open and how it is just to step into the world with love, with a sense of respect. How I believe I will be more likely to be met that way, but not dependent on that. Knowing that I could live it and that it actually adds to my ability to step into the world with love. To have a sense of place. And as we live into that in ourselves, can we bring it to our loved ones that maybe not perceived as not receiving it from their loved ones? The neutral people that are not so important in my world, at least isn't that funny that I can even say that, because they're so important in so many ways. They don't directly impact me moment to moment. And then outward more into so many people that I can bring an inner sense of respect. I'm much more likely to be able to respect them as people with different views, different ideas, different ways of being in the world than me. And then expand to all beings, staying grounded in my own respect, my own sense of place, of not caving to meanness in return, coming to a sense of okayness, care for myself, my place in the world, as I consider all beings. Knowing that they all have their place, knowing we all are trying to do our best, reaching out to all 6 billion of ourselves, and including ourselves as standing firm, standing tall, and aware when we cave. I think of a physical caving. I connect that with a lack of respect. And it's not always. But whatever it is, include yourself in the world as important in the world, as mattering in the world, and knowing that all beings also have their place. Thank you so much for this meditation today. Hanging in there.